Bonjour, y'all. Welcome to Wellness for Everybody. I'm Amanda. Today, we're going to do some exercises working with resistance bands. The ones I have here are actually TheraBands. You get these a lot from physical therapists. They're great with healing from surgeries or injuries you may have to certain joints or muscle groups. They're also great for beginners with resistance training because it actually helps with keeping your form where it should be. A lot of times when we use free weights, we tend to use momentum instead of our muscles, and these help control that a little bit better. So I'm going to show you a few different exercises on how to use these, and hopefully you'll be able to learn something and use them in your own daily life. So the first one I'm going to show you is an upright row. So you're just going to take the band under your feet. Feet should be about hip width apart. And you're going to grab the band, stand up nice and tall, and pull up to your chest and back down. Nice controlled movement. Make sure you breathe. And that's your upright row. The next one is a squat into a shoulder press. So I hold these at nice tension so that way you get your tension when you actually squat. So again, feet are about shoulder width apart. You can go a little bit wider on a squat depending on what muscle group you want to activate. So squat, keeping your back straight, 90 degrees with your knees. When you come up, push up. Down, down to a squat. Up. So this is working your legs and your shoulders on this one. And I really haven't changed my grip much from the high pull. All right. The next one, we're going to do front raises, same grip we just had, and we're just taking our arms out front. This is working your shoulders. And just like that. Next are the lat raises. So these go out to the side just like we did on the front, but to the side. Just like that. And if you notice, I'm not changing this around my feet at all. It stayed the same with all of these. We're going to do bicep curls. So hands are facing out. Nice, slow and controlled. And that's your bicep curl. Then we're going to do bent over rows. So you can bring your feet just a hair closer together. Bend at the knees. You might change your grip a little bit just to get lower down on the band. Elbows are bent, and we're pulling like you're taking your elbows up to the sky. Making sure we breathe through all of this. And that's your bent over rows. The next few I'm going to show you, we're going to change position on. So the next one I'm going to do is an overhead tricep extension. So with this one, I'm going to turn to the side. Give me just a second to set up for that, and I'll show you how to do that one. All right, so we're back. I'm going to show you the overhead tricep extension. So in this one, you're going to take one foot forward. So in my case, I'll have my left foot forward. My right foot, I'm holding the band underneath. With this one, you're going to bend that front knee just a little bit, take the band overhead, and drop your hands towards your back. Just like this. Now, with that in mind, we'll face the camera so you can see, you want your elbows to stay as close together as possible with this. A lot of people tend to let their elbows go out, and you lose the exercise you're trying to do with this. So elbows tight in, arms up, and let them fall back, and that's your tricep extension. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a reverse fly. So you're gonna take the band out from under your feet. I would grab fairly close in. Again, that depends on your strength at the time. You're gonna hold them straight out and pull. So you're gonna pull it towards your chest. This is a reverse fly. So this is working your back. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together, remembering to breathe. And that's your reverse fly. So I got 2 more to show you. We're gonna be on the ground for those 2, so give me just a moment and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. We're gonna do some leg extensions here. So you're down on your mat, your floor, wherever you feel comfortable, and we're in a tabletop position. So your wrists are directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and the band is wrapped around one foot held in your hands. And you're gonna take and lift that leg and push back and come back. Breathe. And that's your leg extension. And then of course, with all these exercises, make sure you're doing both sides. So lift, push back, and back down. All right, so give me just a moment and we'll be back with the next one. All right, so we're back. The next one we're gonna do is a glute bridge, but we're gonna do a weighted glute bridge. So it's gonna be done just like you would any other glute bridge, but we've got the band across our hips, and you're going to pull it tight, lay back. Knees are bent, heels in as close to your glutes as possible. On your inhale, squeezing the glutes and lifting. Exhale back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And that's your glute bridge. So I've showed you a few different exercises on how you can use resistance bands. And these are great. Again, you can kind of control the tension. They have different strengths that you can use. You can get them from Walmart, Amazon, Academy, any of those places have them. Some of them have handles on them. They're different strengths based on what you need. And when you're using these, the closer you put your hands together and pull, the tighter the resistance is on that as well. So you can kind of control that even if you have a lighter one. So the choice is up to you on how you do that. I will put a link in the description of the ones that I have, which are great because you can cut them yourselves and make them as long or short as you need. So if you liked anything, you've learned anything, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on Wellness for Everybody.